Yo, what's going on, guys? It's me, KingStix, and we're going to be playing some World Breaker Maokai today. Brand new skin, looks amazing. It kind of looks a little bit Native American, like Aztec or something, with the symbols and the coloring. It looks really awesome. I'm a big fan of it, and I want to show you guys how to play Maokai and how to dominate your lane. So first things first, you're going to be taking Q, W, then E, maxing Q first, W second, E last. Here are our runes: Grasp, Demolish, Second Wind, Overgrowth with Mana Flow and Transcendence. You can go for Aftershock versus a ranged matchup, but it's Fiora, so we're not going to bother. You don't really want to shove your wave because you don't have a very good way to get away as Maokai, and we want to use up our Mana Flow whenever it's up. So we just give her a little bop there, and then when she hit us, our minions gave her a little bop too. We're going to auto attack and Q. That's our normal trade pattern. Your main trade you're going to be using on Maokai is auto Q. Your Q has more range than your autos, so it just makes sense. Gonna Q her off of that little thing there. I'm gonna beat her ass. Boom! Oh, she's gonna die here. And she ran away. I think her Q's on cooldown. She's looking to flash though. She's gonna hit level 2 before me, I think. Yep. And you can use your Q at range a little bit like that. Though your normal trade pattern is going to be auto Q, and then once you have your W, it's going to be typically auto W. Oh shit, I was trying to Q there, but wasn't really working. Your normal trade pattern, once you have W, it's pretty much just going to be the same thing. You're just going to mix W, and depending on when you want to use it. If you want to chase them down, you can auto Q, and then once they're out of your range, you can W, or if you're trying to get to them. Yep, get that. I need to get this Grasp proc. Yeah, she just flashed away. She freaked the fuck out. I guess she didn't realize my Q was on cooldown. We're going to go ahead and get this wave pushing. Now that we have our reinforcements, we want to dump this. Our attack speed's kind of fast because we took the attack speed rune. And our 3 side runes, we took the attack speed, adaptive, and we also took the armor. There we go. Not bad. That wave should crash pretty easily, and then we can just teleport back. It'll reset. But yeah, anyways, your normal combo is just auto attack Q. Your Q has more range, and then your W, you can either mix it in at the start or at the end, depending on whether you want to chase or just do a quick trade. Since we are up against the Fiora, we're going to go for early armor, and we're going to get this as well. We don't really need to use our teleport here. Probably would be best if we didn't. Ooh, we just got ourselves stunned. That was not good. Alright, let's go ahead and get down our pink ward and our normal ward. The normal ward didn't work out very well. Gonna toss the E in the bush, does more damage. We're gonna activate our refillable potion. Gonna Q her off of us, smack her. We should win this trade. Yeah, she's dead. Gonna Q her point blank range and then auto attack her. It's that easy, guys. Fiora didn't even play that too terribly, and we still crushed her. So what we're going to do here is just try to freeze the wave a little bit so it doesn't crash into us too hard, and now we're going to back. The wave's actually in a good spot. He has more minions. I'm going to have to thin it out a bit, though. I'm going to have to thin this out a lot. The Maokai trades really aren't bad. If you're up against a melee champion, once again, you do want Aftershock. If you're up against a ranged champ, then... Oh, I'm sorry for that. If you're against a melee champ, you want Grasp. If you're in a ranged matchup, then you want Aftershock. Since I'm up against Fiora, obviously she's melee, so I went Grasp. And I did just fuck up my wave a little bit. She'll probably end up shoving it regardless, though. We're going to go ahead, rush the early Bramble Vest. You can either go for an early Bramble in a AD matchup like this where they have a lot of healing like Fiora does. It's really strong, but normally what you're going to do is run straight into Sunfire, and then at that point you could get like a Spirit Vistage, and then you could start to get an Abyssal Mass, Randuin's, finish your Thornmail. Get a Dead Man's Plate is also a decent option. Pretty much, honestly, all of the recommended items are what you're going to be building for the most part. It doesn't have Thornmail on here, but a lot of these recommended items are actually really good. Just don't go Rod of Aegis or Righteous Glory, neither one's that great on Maokai. So now that she's near our bushes, we're going to put a sapling in there. And we're going to try to W onto her and push her into it. It's not going to be easy, though. She shoved the wave into us. We're going to auto attack Q. We're going to try to bring her to the sapling, so we're going to play around it. accidentally dumped that minion into the sapling. We're going to try to get her off this minion. Auto attacker. We have the Bramble Vest, so she can't actually beat us here. So we're going to try to freeze this wave up. Going to Q her. We're going to activate our potion. We're going to flash on here in a second. Does she have enough for parry? I'm not sure what parry's mana cost is. Yeah, we have this good and frozen. If she goes for this, I'm a bopper. She knows it. I know it. Ooh, just trying to hit her with my Q. Gonna get that minion. She still has a pushing wave into us. She has more caster minions than we have, so I'll just only last hit. This will put her in a really bad spot. She'll come back. Oh, I got that minion. That was really, really close. Maokai top, not bad. If you are autofill top lane or if you're looking for a tanky pickup top, Maokai is actually really, really strong right now. And this World Breaker Maokai skin is absolutely badass. So highly recommend it. I'm going to block my minions a bit here. Looks like Fior's trying to bait me into shoving wave. I'm going to back up to reset the vital. At least I'm going to try to. Yeah, she's dead. I still had my ultimate. I didn't feel like I needed to use it to kill her. I figured she'd be late on her parry, so I just W'd right on top of her. And yeah, so if you don't need to always use your ultimate, Maokai has really high damage as it is, especially if your grass proc is up. You can take that into account with your damage output. It's really, really high. We're going to stay get a plate or two, but your normal combo, if you wanted to one-shot them, you W onto them, immediately drop ultimate, auto attack Q. That would be your highest optimal damage outputs. You're pretty much always going to auto Q. So W ulti, W E ulti, auto attack Q is essentially what that would look like. Very simple. Yeah, she can't kill us. I'm going to set a... It's usually best if they don't see you set your sapling in the bush. That way they don't know it's there. So now she doesn't know it's here. I'll get her to run into it. I think I can still solo her. I don't think Moore's going to gank this. I'm going to let her push wave, and then I'm going to pop out. She's a goofball. She shouldn't be pushing this. I'm going to Q her into it just like that. Ooh. I W'd onto her and then Q'd her into my sapling, which was in the bush. That's really the only way to get them to run into it, is if you Q them into your sapling. Since it knocks them towards it and slows them afterwards, they can't outrun your sapling. And I am actually going to back here. Really shitty time to back, but I kind of need to. She's just going to play around her. Yeah, they're 3-manning me top, so I'm just going to pull off here. Zed's here, and the Mord's here. I might just sit under my turret and farm this. I got my sapling. I'm going to Q her. Now I'm a bopper. I still have my Bramble Vest, so she can't actually solo me. I'm just going to flash that. If I didn't use flash, very well could have died since I was out of mana. I want to get an E in that bush. Fior kind of pushed me off of that. Got that minion. Looks like they're actually chasing my Yasuo right now. I'm going to try to thin this wave out a little bit so it doesn't crash into my turret. I'll just play around my teleport timer here. Maokai's attack speed is actually kind of fast. Low-key, kind of fast. Alright, my Yas is dead. I'm going to go ahead and power shove this wave now. I'm going to tank it. I want to dump this fat thing into her turret. And watch, the Q actually comes out behind you as well. It hit all those minions, even though 3 of those were behind me. It's insane. Got the cannon minion. Perfect. Now I'm going to step up. Looks like Fiora backed, so we're going to try to get as many of these plates as we can. Really, really strong. Going to Q this. Hit all 3 of those. As you can see, the hitbox on Maokai's Q is insane. Super detached from his body. Gonna bop her away, teach her a lesson. Gonna put this in the bush, and then I'm gonna chill. We're gonna reset. We're gonna TP back, and we're gonna get a big chunk of our Sunfire cape. and this, and we're gonna get our boots. We're gonna TP on a minion. She can't trade with us at all. I'm gonna W her, put the E in the bush. I'm gonna ult right on top of her. I actually ulted a little late there. She parried it. That was well played on her part. Now that her parry's down, I think I can fight her. What happened there is I ulted just way too late. The issue with Maokai's ult is it moves really slow when you first cast it, and then it builds up speed. So if you want to use it as a burst tool, you have to W and then immediately ulti. So you're ulting while they're still snared on your W is when you're ulting. What I did there was I tried to let it just run her down, but it's way too slow for that. Way too slow. I just wanted to see if it could do it because I knew she didn't have tier 2 boots yet, but it's just not that fast. Maokai can cheese a lot of people. He's good against tanks because of his passive healing. He's good against squishies like Fiora just because he has high base damage. And if you rush a Bramble, she can't solo you. But yeah, it's really, really strong. And your wave clear isn't that bad. If you go Bramble or if you go the Bomby Cinder, you have a bunch of wave clear. I'm going to wait for Fiora to come in. I may not be able to get her here. I would like to W her and then Q her into my thing. And your E's do double damage if they're in the bush. So I'm going to Q her towards it. She just soaked it really hard. She just got bopped really, really hard there. That was hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. I got the Bomby Cinder burning. I got my... What is she doing, man? This guy is actually high. I think her parry's still up, so I didn't go for it. I guess her parry's down, bro. This guy is high as a kite. Yeah, you can't solo Maokai. Even if you're a fighter, you just can't. Especially if I have a lead on you. There's not much you can do. He's not too happy. He's cussing at me, dude. Don't show my mom. She won't let me play this game anymore if she sees people are cussing at me. Thank goodness my mom isn't here, dude. Alright, let's get some more armor. Their team is pretty AD heavy with the Vayne, Zed, and Fiora. They do have the Bard and Mord, but the Bard and Mord aren't very far ahead, so I don't think they're much of a threat to me anyways. Whenever we trade with her, if she doesn't want to trade against us, we just W onto her auto attack Q. And if she does want to trade with us, we can hold on to our W for longer and kind of use it to chase her down, similar to the way Warwick or Lee Sin would use their Q. So you can just wait to use it until you can't reach them anymore. If they're trying to fight you and you know you're going to win it. Bard's coming up. I think I'm just going to freeze this. No, I'll just get the turret plate. I'm going to Q onto the Bard. This guy's high. Ultimate point blank range. Just step in front of him. Oh. Accident. That was lame. He's going to get pinched by my minions here. Do you see how I ulted him? What is he doing? He just killed himself. Wow. Maokai takes a lot of skill, guys. W auto Q. Lots and lots of damage. You get your grass proc off. And once again, your W has a lot of range. It's kind of like a Gangplank Q. So after you auto and you can't hit them anymore, your Q can still reach them, which is huge. That Bard got freaking destroyed, guys. If you're new to the game, or if you're looking for an easy top laner, or if you just want to get out of gold or get 2 gold, Maokai, super free, super easy, way easier to play than Sion, and he gives a lot of value. He's tanky, high damage, and he's a big threat in team fights because he's got so much CC, bro. Like, the CC is insane. We're going to cheese somebody here. We got our E in the bush. Watch this. I'm going to W onto him. Then Q him into it. I'm going to beat his ass. Vayne's going to actually tear us up here. She's got true damage. We're going to Q her. Our thing's going to get her. Then we're going to W onto her. We're going to beat her down. Is that bush warded? We're going to Q her. Oh, she's so bad. She messed up there. Woo! We're popping off here, boys. Alright, Mordekaiser got us. Hopefully Yas can take him out. That was super, super close. We don't have any MR, so Mord actually kind of messed us up there pretty bad. We're just going to keep stacking armor. If you're going to keep stacking armor when they have some mages on their team, like the Mord, we just need to avoid him. If we can fight Vayne, Zed, any of them but Mord, because you're like, oh, well, Bard does AP as well. That is true. Bard does AP, but the thing is, Bard is super weak. He can't kill us anyway, so it doesn't matter that he does AP. He could do true damage for for anything that matters. It doesn't matter. We're so tanky, even with our HP, that Bard's damage is just too low. We can fight any of them but Mord and wipe them out. Even when we fought Vayne and Bard at the same time. Vayne has true damage. Bard was hitting me. Vayne was getting heals. She was on ult. I didn't have ult. And we still won that pretty easily. So we're going to max W second, E last, take points on our ult whenever we can. And like you saw, queuing them into your E is insane. You normally don't want to use your E unless you have it in a bush. Now, if you W on top of them, ult them in place. So if you W on top, E, ult them in place, you can still get off your E damage. But it's just best to usually have it in bushes and play around that because it just doesn't do much damage on its own. It does very little damage raw. W ult, W ult, W ult. Oh, she's faster than us. That sucks. Maokai's slow. And I don't have tier 2 boots yet. Turret's aggroing me because of my bramble vest. Alright, we just healed off of the passive. We're going to W onto Zed here. Where is Zed? We're going to Q. Ooh! Oh, we got the ult off too. Nice. We're going to Q this dude. We're going to W him. Then we're going to kill him. Maokai can tank so much damage. The nice thing about also... What are you doing? Fiora, get out of town, bro. At this point, he's just trolling. No way this Fiora is not trolling at this point. That was insane. But what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So with the armor stack, what's really nice about it is you can tank turrets. If you stack MR, turrets rip into you pretty hard. So playing Maokai into an AD heavy enemy team comp is actually really good. And you're probably saying, well, why not Spirit Visage? Spirit Visage OP. It is good on Maokai, but it's not necessary. Sunfire and Thornmail are a lot more useful in the long run. Unless you're playing against a full AP enemy team, or unless they're unless the person you're playing against is AP and their jungler's AP, then you don't really want to get an early Spirit Visage because you won't be getting much value out of it. It doesn't give you any damage, and like we said, no armor. We're going to double Q them. We're going to put another E in the bush. And Mordekaiser's trashing us because he does AP damage. So at this point, we are actually going to get... Look, everyone did like 100, 200 damage to me, but then Mord did 1,200. So we're going to have to get some magic resist at this point. We're going to sell that little cloth armor and just build straight into it. We'll get this. We'll be really, really strong. After we get Spirit Visage, he won't be able to mess with us. And our team actually isn't very far ahead. Like, the Yost isn't that fed. It's mainly just me, Aphelios, and Echo. And then Nautilus is obviously support. I'm going to TP onto this ward. I think we can get the Zed. Got a movement speed bonus. They buffed TP for those of you who didn't know. Gonna Q him, smack him, he's dead. I didn't want to ult him. I knew we had the damage, so might as well hold on to it for a W-E-R combo. My little sapling. Those look so cool, dude. I love this skin. Worldbreaker Maokai is actually really, really cool. One of my favorite skins. It's got even a little purple tree on it. Anime looking tree, dude. Ooh! Oh, that shit is so fucking slow, dude. I gotta press R faster than that is what's going on. Run her down, boys! She can't get away! Put the E in the bush. Auto attack WQ. We gotta save whoever this is under the turret. Gotta put my thing in there. Gonna W him. Gonna Q. Got the Z as well with it. Ooh, Q in point blank range. We're popping off. Let's get it. Let's W on top of this kid. We're gonna Q him. Bam. He's gone. Popping off, man. One of the most fun tanks in the game. He's a lot more mobile than the majority of tanks in team fights because of his W. He can just reposition pretty much instantly, and even if they dash, it sticks on them. And your Q hits... Dude, look at that circle. Like, pretty much anything that's on you gets Q'd. And I know it's not like the whole circle. It's mainly just in front of you and a little bit behind you, but it's massive. Auto attack Q. We just did half her fucking health. She doesn't realize that we can solo her because she's a goofball. We would have killed her if she would have stayed on us because of our Thornmail. Alright, let's chill in this bush. We got some mana. What's 60, 50? We'll have enough here in a second to combo. Waiting for Bard to step up. My team's over push. I'm going to go for their blue buff is what's going to happen here. There's no reason to chase that. We might as well play around Dragon Spawn. We still don't have that much MR. It's hard to mess with Mord, but I can mess with the rest of them. He gives a little bit of vision when you drop it, which is nice. So I eat into the bush. Eat the bush, W'd over. Q it. Nice, nice, nice. I'm going to grab this wave here in a second. I'm actually going to grab it right now so it doesn't keep advancing. Make sure you're burning the whole thing with your Sunfire burn. You want to try to keep everything in that range. Your Sunfire does a lot. Let's put it in here. W into it, Q it. Just like you would a champion. And once again, if you are going to be using your ultimate in a bursty manner at point blank range, make sure you do it like right after you W. So you have to W and then immediately R, or you can W fast E then R. So you could W like this, immediately drop E, R. But you're going to have to do it fast. If you're slow with your E, then you R, it'll be too late. That was our demolish you just saw there. Auto attack Q him. We're going to ult to get away here. Gonna Q him. Auto attack, Q him, put that thing in the bush, and we're dead. He has too much AP damage, and look at his items. He actually has 3 full items, and we only have 2. He's very fed, and he has a lot of shutdown gold. There's no way we could fight that Mord. Conqueror champions can actually give Maokai some trouble, because they heal so much off you, even though I have a Thorn Mail. Especially since Mord has a built-in shield. It's actually kind of annoying. But if I had a Spirit Visage, I think I still could have won that. It's close, close, close. I'll need to start fighting with my teammates because I just can't solo the Mord. Not to mention Vayne did shoot me a little bit, but she didn't do a whole lot. Yeah, the Mord has some insane damage. Anyone else on their team I can kill. Looks like Vayne's going to get herself killed by this Yasuo, maybe. They have equal items. If Vayne plays it really well, which she probably won't from what I've seen, then she could actually solo Yas. If she uses her Bork properly, she can kite him out really hard. She stands still, though she'll die regardless. Nice wind wall. That was pretty clean. Yasuo actually played that decently. He didn't play that bad. That was pretty decent. We're going to run this chick down. We're going to W to the minion. She's fast as fuck, boy. Yas, you little turd. You got me stunned. My TP's up here in a second. Gonna trot my E in the bush. Gonna push this wave. Nice. Yo, you want to fight me, guys? Let's see it. Do it! Do it! Oh, Vayne, you little turd. Gonna drop that ult point blank range. I'm still tanking turret. I'm gonna eat this kid. W him. And he's gone. We're going to just fight with our team for the rest of this. We can heal off of our passive. When everyone's spamming spells around you, it's every... Is it 6 spells? I'm pretty sure. Each time Maokai is struck by an enemy spell. Reduced by 4 seconds. Okay, so it's... I see. So it's just on a cooldown until you cast a spell or until they hit you with a spell. Get off me, dude. You little turd. This Mordekaiser thinks he's tough shit. The funny thing is he could probably solo me even though I'm 2 levels up on him. Auto attacker. I'm a W her. Hold her still. Q her. Oh, dang. Auto attack. Put my E in the bush if he runs that way. Gonna hit him with my grasp here in a second. I should have my E. It's gonna slow him down. Gonna Q him off me. Get on the Vayne. I'm gonna ult. I should be fine. That'll wall that off. Nautilus is gonna die though. We need someone who can do some damage in there. They're all really low damage. Yas is gonna die probably. We could probably get this. Auto attack. Q. Auto attack Q. Your Q comes out really fast after you auto. It's almost like an auto attack resetter if you do it fast. Okay, next up on our list, we actually have a decent amount of AP on our team, so I'm going to go ahead and get an Abyssal Mask. Maokai does a lot of AP, and I have Echo and Nautilus who do a lot of AP as well. So by getting an Abyssal Mask, it'll be giving us, I think it's 20% bonus. 15% more magic damage. That's quite a bit for 3 people. Yeah, the reason why I was confused, the way Maokai's passive used to work is as people in general, no matter who they were, use spells around you, it would, you needed like it to happen 6 times and then your passive would be up. So in a team fight, Maokai, every time you autoed, it would basically be his empowered auto attack. So he would heal a crap load like every single auto. But they changed it, so it's not quite as OP in team fights, but it's still decent for laning and skirmishes and shit. Damn you, Bard. That was crafty. Who's over here? Fiora, dude. This Fiora is low-key trolling. Like, I don't know what she's doing. I think she's probably trying to surrender and her team's voting no. I'm gonna Q this guy. He's dead. Put him out of his misery. Yasuo's mad, dude. He's just letting me have it. Oh, he's giving up. He's pissed. We're gonna Q these guys. We're gonna go onto the Vayne here. We're gonna ult. And we're gonna walk away. We're gonna be the bigger man here. And then we're gonna flash away. And then we're gonna try to get away. But it's gonna be hard. Really hard. We're gonna Q her, then we're gonna auto. And then we're gonna die. That sucks. I'm taking a lot of damage, bro. Now that Vayne has not even 2 items, she's just super strong still. It's all that true damage she's putting out. I took almost 2,000 true damage just from Vayne alone. So Vayne did literally over half my health in true damage there. That's crazy. And if you look at what the damage she did do to me, she did more true damage to me than any other. Like, she didn't really do that much damage to me, realistically. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Crazy stuff. Yeah, this is the only bad thing about Maokai being a tank is your damage starts to fall off a little bit in terms of solo potential in the late game. 25 minutes to 40 minutes is kind of the late game. So when that happens, you become more and more reliant on your team. And being reliant on your team kind of sucks. So you just got to fight with your teammates a little more. Q 'em. This Bard is a rat. We need to get dragons. If we get Dragon Soul, this is still a free win. It's going to be a free win, boys. We're going to need to just get the Dragon Soul. Bard's going to step up, and then I'm going to wallop him. Mord's going for it. Please make sure we smite this. Thank God we still got it. I think we can kill Mord here. We're gonna, oh man, we're gonna have to get the Bard. Nice, I knocked him from getting in his ult. And I queued this Mord. He's healing like crazy off of my Nautilus. Boom! Hit him with that Q, baby. We got the shutdown. Let's get it. Sexiest tank on the Rift, World Breaker Maokai. Unstoppable. Like you see, fighting with your teammates is huge though. Really, really strong. He really needs to fight. Ooh, we're gonna W on this guy. Then we're going to Q him at the end of it to stack our CC. You don't have to Q immediately. That's more of like for in-lane trades. If you're just trying to do a quick trade and get out, you would you could W auto attack Q. But in that case, since my teammates are around me and I have a lot of points in my W, I can W, hold on to my Q until they're right about to come out of my snare, so my teammates can keep hitting him, and then I Q to knock him up. So it stretches out how long I'm personally CCing them, which allows my teammates to do more damage, basically. The only time you do it short is if you're just trying to take a really quick trade and then back off. We're going to Q him. We're going to drop E. Try to get him away from our teammates. Does it? Damage health and slow by 2 seconds. Okay, and double damage. Okay, so I didn't realize the normal sapling slowed. I thought it was just the bush one. So the only difference between the bush one and this one is the bush one it's a larger explosion, so more area of effect, and also is double damage. That's it. I thought it was also a bigger slow. It's still very important to use the bush saplings, especially in lane phase, because it's a lot of base damage. But it's not a big or slow. So you can still use your normal sapling, just toss it out in a fight and get some value out of it. A 35% slow for 2 seconds is pretty significant if you can get it on the right person. Our passive is currently up, and it will be healing us for around over 500 health. So we're already back to full health. Get these guys off me and my teammate. Alright. I'm just trying to back away. Looks like my Aphelios died. I'm going to auto to heal up. Got a lot of my health back there. Gonna Q him towards my Echo. And then Vayne's gonna kill me because that bitch OP. Oh, nice. That was a good Mao ult. We're gonna Q that bitch. Auto attack. Q. Throw out our E. We're gonna... Oh, shit. He dodged it. It's alright, though. We still picked him off. Not bad. I like it. Maokai's W is so dangerous in team fights. Maokai's W is just like a Nautilus ult. Like, once it's on you, you can't get away from it. You can't cleanse it, can't QSS it. It's gonna hit you no matter what. Well, you can QSS... Like, once I land on you, but... Like, when Maokai's in midair, you can't QSS it. Like, he's gonna... The damage is gonna land, but you can QSS the snare aspect. And that is how you play Maokai top lane, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is KingStix. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.